I've been hearing about waves. It reached an upwards of $50. Yeah, look at this. It was 3 billion. Its token looks like waves, like the entire market, but it used to be 50 billion. So, no, sorry, not 50 billion, 5 billion. Still a lot of money. 1 billion over here, 3 billion, 3 billion. Now it's only 100 million. So be sure to smash that like button. And this is the token that a lot of people are excited about. It got listed on Binance, but it hasn't seen major recovery. DIA apps and smart contracts, decentralized applications. This is awesome. Everybody likes that. The problem is it sustainable? We don't know. Maybe not, because right now cryptocurrency is a mess and only the stronger survive. Right now we have the ETF hype run, AI hype run. There's no place at a dinner table for DApps. It's like your cousin that always asks you for $5. There's never a right place, a right time for you. And smart contracts launched in June 2016 following one of the crypto's industry's earliest coin offerings. Whales initially set out to improve the first blockchain platforms by increasing speed, utility, user friendliness. And it looks good in theory, right? I definitely like it in theory. The issue with all these tokens, right now it's at the same trading volume as its peak from 2017, is, yeah, it has 165 market cap, but it's really a shadow. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think there's still tons of development, but it has to do so much more because crypto industry is developing so much faster. So you have to realize, okay, this is it for crypto. I'm going to be focusing on making decentralized apps, and I'm going to be focusing on them today. A lot of these problems were already solved, in my opinion. Like a lot of the problems we were having with the crypto markets, with the crypto bull run, a lot of that was solved. And I feel that was a big, like a problematic factor, if you ask me, because we expected so much more in that sense. But guys, again, there is probably going to be more excitement for that, more updates. There's probably going to be more crypto holders coming back, and that's where the real excitement comes in. But that being said, what do you guys feel about this token? Personally, I think Waves is probably not going to be, to recover, it's going to have and need a long time, in my opinion. So it's going to need a very long time to see some recovery. I think it did very well before. I think right now the DeFi and contracts aren't a big thing yet. And you can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. A lot of people are saying, yeah, but DeFi is still cool. Yeah, sure. But are you going to be waiting? Are you going to be focusing on DeFi 10 years from now, 15 years from now? Like ETFs are going to stay around? No, most of those problems will be solved. Like right now, DeFi is such early stages. Most people are not taking risk with any of their tokens. They don't want to. Why would they? It makes no sense. And here's where I think really the DeFi goes away. Doesn't win in that sense. So that being said, definitely do think there's other coin potentials that I will keep you guys updated with. But if you want more content like this, be sure to smash that like button. And I will keep you guys updated with more news. Peace, everyone. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. This time we're going to be talking about SIA Coin. 118 on market cap, volume down 50%, but 20 million trading volume is not that bad in these crypto markets. So if you're enjoying this video, smash that like button. But SIA Coin, it's been here for a while. It's a native token of SIA, a blockchain-based distributed, again, another blockchain cloud storage platform. And this is where I really have my doubts. There are so many cloud storage platforms already. We got one as this was really popular back in 2017, having cloud storage being the future. Just like today, it was maybe ICOs. And today, it's like a ghost. So that's the big problem. Yeah, cloud storage does have potential, but there's so many AI solvable utilities that basically solved crypto in the long-term sense and solved major problems in crypto that we didn't even know existed back in 2017. So that's where I feel the big problem, and part of it was most people looking at cryptos in 2017, just as we thought today that maybe gaming tokens are going to be the big thing. Back then, it was cloud storage because there was a huge shortage in cloud storage, and basically everything was expensive at that time. That's what I remember. And 2017 was that was the big thing, is the ICOs. SIA acts as a secure, trustless marketplace for cloud storage in which users can lease to their unused storage space. And this is something we already saw with a competitor. It still got me interested. I still like the basic idea of it. I still like the concept, but I'm not really too sure if people are going to be using it that much in today's sense, in 2023. Are you guys really needing more storage? You could go to a store and basically, yeah, sure, like if it's a few terabytes, if it's a few gigabytes, you don't need anything. But if it's a few terabytes, you could actually go to the store, end up buying a very large share of it. And I just feel like most people, they don't really care about these big storage systems. So for that being said, definitely a lot of potential to see some price hikes, price updates, whatever you want to call them. I am excited. I'm definitely excited to see more of that. But SIA was originally announced in May 2014 and announced a year later in 2015. Officially announced in June. The main goal of the project is to become the backbone storage layer of the internet. Again, data is very important to store. This has about 15,000 holders, so it's still kind of trending. I feel like a lot of the whales who held this token are now focusing on it back. So that's the big difference. Like people who were previously in this token, now they are back at it again. And that's where I think the excitement comes in for this token, really. Like where people really wanna, see this token succeed. Do I think this token can succeed? Maybe, maybe not. It really depends. There's so many factors with this one that I'm not really too sure what's gonna happen. But I know that it looks like to me that a lot of older holders are basically coming back. And I don't know if that's a good thing, a bad thing. Right now, there's still a majority of them have basically forgotten about this coin and moved on. I will keep you guys updated on more on this one, but just wanted to give a quick update on these old 2017 coins that are rising. Yes, they're awesome, but they have now new competition. They have new problems to solve. And the old coins that we saw in 2017 are completely different than the ones today. That's where I think the big problem comes in with all these tokens, in my opinion. Like that is the crazy news about it. But again, who knows? Anything could happen in the crypto space, and that's where the excitement part comes in. There could be so many opportunities in the crypto market that we aren't even aware of yet. So I'm really hyped. I'm really hopeful. Smash that like button. I'll keep you guys updated with more news. Peace, everyone. What's this DAO Maker we're talking about? Everyone's talking about DAO Maker, launched in 2021. Can you make your own DAO with it? Top 100 on the coin markets chart. So not that bad in a sense. Pretty good, actually. I'm pretty happy about that. Isn't listed on any big exchanges. DAO Maker's incubator provides Glow technology and CaaS, software as a service solutions for crypto startups. The goal of the project is to help startups secure venture capital by making it simpler for investors to locate projects when they can securely invest via IDOs. Oh, and guys, if you haven't already, be sure to smash that like button. Helps this channel out a lot. But what we're seeing right now is a complete difference of crypto markets today to what they're going to be in the near future. So I am really hopeful to see the community basically improving, coming back to it with the big price runs. That would be awesome, right? But what we need to realize is several company projects have launched through DAO Maker, including Orion Protocol, My Neighbor Alice, Launchf, and DAFI Protocol. So My Neighbor Alice was actually a pretty big project. The protocol helped launch Seascape Network and Infinity iPad. So launchpads are a big thing. They can secure interest via IDOs. The goal of this project is to help startups secure venture capital by making it simpler for investors. So it's basically more of a project for those who are making startups. And the reason why I'm seeing this one rising and dumping also, I feel like one of the whales is selling. I don't think it's the team, but maybe one of the whales got it very early and is now taking their sweet profits. I feel like the big problem here with this token is I don't know the sustainability for most of its users. I don't know how many users will be using it in that sense. So how many people will have it sustainable? That I'm not sure, but I am hopeful still for this project. And that being said, there's probably going to be a lot more potential for this coin. It's definitely not over in that sense. Right now, DAO Maker is mostly used by the big cap altcoins, or the big institutions. So Launchpad for real founders, 650k likes, record-breaking Magic Square show in just 24 hours, 20 million contributed. So they know how to raise money, and that's the good news. The bad news is I honestly don't know which projects, and I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm not sure if holders are aware if they're going to even use these projects in that sense. Are they going to use these projects, or are they just going to give up on them? That's the big question for me. Like right now, I definitely think there is probably going to be more potential for these projects in the near future. But again, right now, I don't know if it's going to happen. Like, I don't know what's going to happen with this project. I don't know where they're going to be. They're raising tons and tons of money. So that's good news. But I don't know what's going to happen to MakerDAO. Seems like they're doing a fair job. I just don't think it's going to go up in that sense as Solana because it's very niche down. It's very niche. It's doing its own thing, and for a fair point. And I think that's fair also. Some projects, they're really for themselves, and they don't have to be real importance. They don't have to be huge. They don't have to be the biggest projects out there as people claim them to be. Sometimes they can be just smaller alt cap projects that we haven't really realized that they exist, but that's cool. We can check them out. We can see what they do, and they're basically raising funds for other projects, just like Solana. Solana was a project that was worth, so 6,000 allocation secured, now worth 81k. Pretty awesome stuff if you ask me. I'm pretty excited about that. But again, I'll keep you guys updated with more content like this if you guys want more content. Until next time, peace everyone.